COVID-19 sweeps across the world, affecting the lives of billions and crippling businesses. Many find themselves unsure of how to proceed with their financial life in such times. Anxiety about the future is unavoidable, as the economic fallout from COVID-19 may potentially reverse the global economy into a recession. Let me give you some tips and tricks how to sail it across. Tip number 1. Build an emergency fund for a rainy day. One place to start having a financial conversation is asking whether your family can sustain your existing standard of living in the coming year if COVID-19 persists in weakening this global economy. To make your emergency fund last longer, you might like to consider making adjustments to your expenditure and look at where you can start saving. Ideally, you should have liquid savings worth at least 6 to 12 months of expenses. And to make your emergency fund last longer, you can also look at shedding unnecessary expenses while diversifying your income streams. Tip number 2. Manage your monthly cash flow prudently. As no one knows when the current pandemic will end, but being able to stretch your emergency funds as long as possible is important. Now, for majority of people, your main cash flow is through your job. This means ensuring you stay in employment or even accepting a temporary pay cut to ensure you don't lose your entire paycheck. Another related conversation is to downsize your lifestyle. It will allow you to channel more cash into your emergency fund while also stretching your existing emergency fund to last longer. Now, drawing up a simple monthly income and expenditure statement will help you assess your current financial health. If you are in the fortunate situation of having surpluses and have the risk appetite for it, investing during a depressed economic landscape can provide significant upside in the long term. Tip number 3. Know your insurance coverage. The current COVID-19 pandemic shows just how unpredictable and fragile life can be. Do you also have sufficient critical illness and personal accident coverage for your family to take care of you and continue to live their lives with minimal disruption if something unexpected were to happen to you? Tip number 4. Don't neglect your health and wellness. Those who are healthy are generally able to fight the coronavirus better. This extends to majority of health conditions and not just coronaviruses. A silver lining would be if people come out of this pandemic prioritizing their health. Talk to your loved ones about each other's current health conditions. At the very least, it will encourage them to be more consensual about personal hygiene and safe distancing measures. You should also discuss how to keep fit as a family. Being accountable to one another also gives you the push to stay committed even on days you feel lazy. Now, the other pillar of a healthy lifestyle is eating right. Filling half your plate with fruits and vegetables, a quarter with whole grains and a quarter with meat or other proteins is generally an advisable way to portion for your meals. Now, you also consider using healthier oils when preparing meals and choosing water over sugary or calorie-laden drinks. Tip number 5. Is your retirement plan robust to overcome uncertainty? You can see how COVID-19's drastic impact on the stock market can derail retirement plans if they are heavily reliant on stocks and REITs. While everyone's risk appetite differs, generally those who are younger can afford to have greater exposure to riskier investments such as stocks, as they have a longer time horizon to ride out COVID-19 and future downturns. This is why it is important for investors to recalibrate their asset allocation into safer investments such as fixed income or annuities as they age. It is important to strike a balance between your CPF accounts, which ultimately provide a lifelong monthly income under CPF Life, and investing into safer assets for your retirement needs. In times of global market crash, your CPF special account continues to pay you 4% per annum on your balances while stocks may plummet. In times of economic upswings, the stock market can be much more profitable. So, act prudently and let's beat COVID-19 bravely. Thank you, friends, for connecting with me today. Do subscribe to my Facebook page and YouTube channel for more such updates. For all insurance matter, just ask Tulika. Thank you.